Okay, here are the basic tools we're going to need for this class. I'm keeping this very simple. I do not want you to go out and buy a bunch of supplies. If you are a beginner, you just want to try out scrapbooking, there's no need to buy a bunch of special supplies. These are the basics. You do need some sort of adhesive. I'm going to be using 1/2-inch double-sided tape. This is nothing special. I get it from Amazon. 3 rolls at a time. It's pretty inexpensive. You can also get it at your craft stores. This is a Tonic Glue Pen. I like this glue pen because it has a very thin tip for detailed gluing. It also has a thicker tip for larger pieces like chipboard or anything like that. I'm also going to recommend a archival ink and black just to keep it simple and basic. 2 types of scissors. I use a large, very sharp pair from American Crafts. Any sharp scissors will do. And a smaller Tim Holtz fussy cutting pair. It doesn't matter if they're Tim Holtz or not, just a smaller set of scissors that'll make it easier to cut around flowers and things like that, patterns in your paper. Also going to recommend a T-square ruler, which has this nice little head on the end that allows you to line it up at the edge of your paper for making straight lines. If you have a trimmer like this, feel free to use that as well. If you don't, do not feel the need to run out and grab this unless you're uncomfortable using a ruler. You can get these fairly inexpensively at your local craft stores, and they're great for cutting the larger pieces of paper. I'm also going to recommend a pencil and a pen for journaling and for drawing your straight lines, and then a kit of some kind. Now, I personally prefer Felicity Jane's kits. I find they are very complete, and you can buy one kit, everything is coordinated, you have all the pieces you need to start out. And I think that's much easier than going to the craft store and buying a bunch of different pieces of paper and embellishments and trying to make everything work. So I do recommend Felicity Jane. I don't work for them, I'm not affiliated with them, I just really like their kits. This ribbon comes wrapped around them, which I also find very usable. This particular kit we're going to be using is called Lola, and it is from August, I believe, September? One of the two. I think it might have been September. And it comes with a little welcome card that you can use in pocket pages as well. It comes with a stamp set. Now this particular kit also comes with a traveler's notebook. It was a special kit because it was something to do with her grandmother being represented by Lola, and so there's a special traveler's notebook add-on that isn't normally in the kit, but we are going to do a traveler's notebook spread, so it would be good to have that. This is the stamp set. I love that it always has some great words to use on your layouts as well as some icons. This month we got a bunch of banners, which we're going to be using for sure, and lots of different words and phrases on here. The other bonus is she always puts the name of the kit here, and it's always named after one of the girls. So if you happen to pick one up with a name from someone in your family or your own name, that's a bonus too. Lola happens to be my nickname, so bonus. It also comes with some tiny embellishments. This month was some tiny sequin hearts. We are going to be using the tar out of these. I love, love, love tiny detail pieces to add to my layouts. It also comes with some fringe trim, which is something that you may not be familiar with on scrapbooking layouts, but it is something we're going to use. Some chipboard shapes, just some basic shapes. These are slightly thicker. This is probably the thickest thing you will add to your layouts. We will not be doing a lot of chunky, heavy things, so if you want to use a postbound album, which are much cheaper, feel free to do so because there's not going to be a lot of bulk on this layout. We've got some mini puffy alphabets here and a larger chipboard alphabet. And that's one of the things I like about Felicity Jane is you literally get everything to make your layouts in the kit. You do not need to buy any other supplies. No more cardstock, nothing, unless you want to. You don't have to. So both those alphabet sizes. We've got some die cuts with a lot of different icons, labels, tags, all kinds of fun things we're going to add to our layouts. You get journaling cards. We are going to be making a pocket page, and we probably won't use all of these, but we are going to be making a pocket page, and so having these will be fun to just get you started, let you try it out. If you don't like pocket pages, then you never have to use them again. But we can use these on layouts as well, especially for adding some journaling if you would like to. So those are great to have as well. The papers, what I like about Felicity Jane's papers is you typically get 6 pattern papers and 2 pieces of double-sided cardstock. There's always a big gorgeous floral involved, and this is Lola's floral. But on the back of every paper is usually a black and white, more neutral type of paper. So if you're not doing girly photos, that's okay. You can still use this beautiful bold stripe, and all of her little manufacturing strips have a really cool design on them as well, which we will be using. Here is the next paper. It's called Rainbow and Grid. I just like that it has a lot of different colors on here to play with. And the back is a very super neutral grid paper. We can use this as a background, and we might. So that's always an option. This is Stitches and Dots. So we've got a very simple pattern here, a nice beautiful pink, and on the back, a polka dot. So very easy, simple patterns. These are not crazy wild llamas or anything like that. One of the reasons I love Felicity Jane papers. They're very simple patterns and so easy to use. So we've got a scallop on this one and just some little dash lines on the other side. Again, a great background paper to use. We've got a really pretty green polka dot. I rather like this color of green. Not quite emerald green, but it's not that lime green. That's a bit tricky for me. Got some really pretty black and white florals. And then we have a gingham in this gorgeous blue, kind of a periwinkle blue. And on the back is a beautiful heart and white paper. And these are the 2 pieces of cardstock in this kit. They're different colors matching each kit. Here we've got pink and a light coral. We've got a really pretty light teal mint color and that green. So these are your supplies. Get them together and we'll get started with our class.